back again playing Blues and Bullets. Elliot Ness is about to go do a thing. Let's use this elevator on a sky hotel. Sky Hotel. Sky Hotel. Loading time's gonna get you every time. Seriously, it's an elevator. Choose. And the Asian motif continues with trees on a sky ship. It's a little bit excessive. You, my good man, you seem to be cleaning up something vile.
What happened here?
Nothing to worry about, my good man. What happens on the Hindenburg stays on the Hindenburg.
Of course it does.
Are you saying the law doesn't apply here?
We're too high up, my good man. The law has always preferred to look down.
I mean, there's still Sky Law. You know? Sky Law.
You never had problems with the police?
Oh, many a one, my good man. In fact, what I'm cleaning up is today's first problem.
How can you work in a place like this?
You don't want to know where I worked before this, my good man.
And that's a commentary on the state of modern America. You don't know where I want to work, where I worked before, and what I do for my work now. Hindenburg Japanese Garden. Oh, I hadn't noticed the water before. God. I bet there are fishes in that water. It's always windy. And I mean, it's like these are aesthetic things that don't really impact the quality of the game that I'm playing, but it happened. It's the wind is noticeable. The Amazing Charla and the King of Knives. This is gonna go well. Ness, don't get involved. God damn it, Ness. Don't do it.
Bravo!
Oh! Oh, he killed that woman. Elliot Ness just killed that woman. I can't talk to the person.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you just murdered your friend. I am the worst. Just shrugging off. Oh, you just probably stabbed that woman in the face. No big deal.
If it wasn't for my habit of checking all possible exits when I walk into the lion's den, I'd be a dead man.
Oh. Gotta check them doors. Gotta check them real good. Who could be on the other side of this door? It is a Mudman.
That's exactly what I've been doing for the last 19 and a half years.
19 and a half. That was 20 years ago.
You'll be surprised what a little good behavior can do for a person. You're not gonna ask me for my last words this time? I'm a lot closer to death than when I last saw you.
When
As
has
I
Al
do.
Capone had time to join a bowling league?
Why did you ask me here?
Why did you come?
Fair enough.
I wanted to see if you'd improved with age. I'm glad to see the answer's no.
When you said rot in jail, you really meant it, huh? Look, I didn't ask you here to find out who's got the snappiest comebacks.
You didn't?
I want to hire you.
Oh?
What?
I require your services as a detective.
I mean, we could be Irony Man again, or we could go with Curiosity. I'm gonna go with Irony Man.
You're so old, I don't know if you're senile or if you're joking.
I don't know if Irony is...
Look, Ness, my granddaughter
Going
Sophia
the
has
right
been
way.
kidnapped. When what happened to my son, Vittorio, I put her in a boarding school. She was entered under a false surname.
Why are you wearing a shirt under
Nobody
your
knows
shirt?
who she is.
You don't have to.
Nobody?
I mean, I guess the sky is
Only
cold.
Milton, the man who brought you here. I trust him completely. 2 days ago, a guy turned up at the boarding school. He introduced himself as Guido Colombo, the girl's uncle, and her new legal
Guido
guardian.
Colombo?
He said her parents had just died in a tragic automobile accident. He produced all the relevant papers, driver's license, the custody document supposedly made out by the father, the death certificates. He explained away the fact that the girl didn't know him by saying he moved to Seattle before she was born.
Any clues?
Nah. Well, Sophia was wearing a blue dress with flowers that I personally ordered for her from Italy.
What if
She
that
was
girl
also
at the
wearing
beginning
white
of the
ballet
game was his
shoes with daisies
granddaughter?
embroidered on 'em. As for the guy, the school principal
Man,
said he was
nice
tall and
white eye you
slim,
got there.
in his 50s. No particular accent. Black hair, no beard, no glasses. Well dressed. Could be anyone. But
A well-dressed
I know
man
he
with
was hired
no
by
facial
one of my
hair
old
and
associates.
black hair.
Someone wants to finish me once and for all. Maybe they want control of what's left of my organization. Maybe they hate my guts.
And I thought I was the only one who still hated you after 20 years. What else have you got?
I got this. And I got you.
You don't have me. My place is at my diner. And your girl's not there.
True fact, except for her picture.
So where should I be looking?
The Mafia!
You were the biggest boss in the Mafia. And by the looks of this place, you didn't lose everything. Why don't you ask one of your subordinates for help?
You don't listen, do you? The kidnapper was hired by one of my men. One of the people I trust.
So why me?
20 years ago, I pushed you to the edge. I bought your
Why
friends
you?
and
Because
killed
there
the
wouldn't be
ones
a
who couldn't
game
be
without
bought.
you.
I got you so obsessed with me that your wife ended up leaving you. When you had nothing left, you walked into my house, shot my bodyguards, and pointed a gun at me. You could have killed me. But you chose to restrain yourself. You even gave my son a lecture on ethics. You're the only
Yeah, I
honest
guess we
man
did.
I know.
For her.
I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
I knew I got the right guy.
But I want something in return.
As you can see, I'm not short of money. Ask. I won't haggle.
Exile.
You leave Santa Esperanza and the country forever.
It's a deal. I always wanted to die in Sicily, but that's the least of my worries. I don't give a damn what happens to me, Ness. You just save Sophia. And you can start by investigating
Carlo Boccarini.
How did you know?
Biggest forger in Santa Esperanza. Wouldn't surprise me if Sophia's so-called uncle's papers were made by him. Besides, he's been cursing your name ever since we put you in jail.
Hey,
Oh.
I treated him like a son.
After you killed his parents.
They were selling booze without my permission. Wait,
I mean, that's
You know
not
where to
really a
find
reason to kill somebody, and I don't
I have
think
a good
Capone would have.
contact at the station. A girl. Rookie. Straight arrow.
I mean, My family's from
reliable.
Chicago.
A girl. You were
I'm
saying
not
you
saying I'm
trust
an
her?
expert.
You
Al
are such a
Capone.
chauvinist.
I just...
Do you trust me?
Deal?
I want to punch him so bad, but I'm gonna make a deal.
That's a spirit.
I can't punch a man in a bowling shirt.
Keep Milton
From here on
informed
out,
at all
from every
times,
game
eh?
I play,
You hear me?
if there's a man in a bowling shirt, I will not punch him.
I know you from
When I
somewhere.
do the inevitable Fallout 4 live play, let's play, I won't punch anybody in a bowling shirt. And that is the Gray Pixels guarantee.
You're not gonna ask me.
This, I think, is actually kind of cool.
I'm never going to help you. Why me?
I'm not asking you to help me.
I'm not a cop. I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
So if you shot the piano earlier, it would have showed up as like a bullet hole in the piano he was playing. So,
This town's become a jungle.
spoilers.
Not even the rats are safe.
So I think
Those who swore to
Spec
protect
Ops
us
was the
fight to
game that
steal
did
the last
this,
scraps of dignity we have
but
left.
it's still cool here.
And those who should judge them prefer to squabble over their prey. But it wasn't always like this. The Santa Esperanza I was born in was a clean town. A place where it meant something to be a cop.
Oh god, how do I shoot things? I completely forgot.
Until he arrived.
It's kind of even though I don't know what I'm doing.
He took everything I had.
Oh, it's hell.
And I sent him to hell.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Rebuilt my life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back. And he's dragged me in.
There's some awkwardness to this game that is undeniable, but I think there's something genuine to it.
I'm gonna need help.
You know, I didn't drink before. I think I'm gonna drink now.
Ness,
Elliot, I found Carlo Boccarini.
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue in Lakeview.
Thanks. Nice work.
Elliot, what do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
I lied last time, but he's a bad liar, so I'm gonna say the truth.
I think he's mixed up in a kidnapping, but my client doesn't want the police involved.
What are you getting yourself into? Who's your client?
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks.
Fair enough.
Tomorrow's going to be a long, long day.
Drink all that whiskey.
"31 Wicker Avenue. This is it."
You sure?
I'm sure.
And the wind. There's a
At
there was a
last.
hurricane in
That
Santa
stench of stale
Esperanza.
grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
I smell of grease?
Yeah, I don't think anyone else would notice. But when you spend a part of your sentence as a chef in the kitchens on Gore Island, you smell it a mile away. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse?
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Alphonse?
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around, in case there's a
There's
rear
some
exit.
weird moments where the controller
take the
vibrates. I
main
can't,
door.
you know, convey that on
My
video, but like
pleasure.
right then when the car was when they were crossing the street, vibrating. Is that dirt or snow?
Interesting taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
Go back out and check the fence, because got to check that fence.
Someone took out sections of the fence. Odd. The bell doesn't work. I guess Boccarini doesn't get many visitors. Boccarini? Carlo Boccarini?
I didn't know
Nothing
you
of
hit the
interest
bell
out
earlier.
back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
Stuff's gonna get real weird from here on out. So I'm gonna call this episode here, and we will investigate the weirdness of Carlos Boccarini after this loading screen. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying this, and I hope you are too. Blues and Bullets is interesting. Like I said, the next episode's gonna be
Is
real
that our
gross.
man?
Boccarini.
My God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alphonse will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right.
Why would anyone want to see this?
I have to establish how Boccarini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
And this particular segment is brought to you by the Frogwares Sherlock Holmes games. But we will investigate that festering mound of man flesh on a later episode.